What would you do if your peaceful world turned upside down by something you couldn't explain? Something otherworldly? From haunted schools and ghostly apparitions to disappearing cats and eerie jars that move on their own, these chilling encounters will make you question what's real. Buckle up, because these spooky tales are not for the faint-hearted.
Number 1. Ghosts in school. If you're a parent, you must have heard your children give some funny reasons why they don't want to go to school. Like it's cold outside, or they feel sick even when they're not, or perhaps the bus driver is just mean to them. Well, what about this? What if the school is haunted by a ghost? Back in 2017, CCTV footage captured a weird moment when things got kinda spooky at a middle school in Ireland. As the footage showed, things began when a backpack suddenly flew off the top of a locker. Then, as if that wasn't enough, one of the posters on the wall decided to take a trip to the ground as well. And for a third act, the chairs in the hallway started moving on their own. According to reports, the school in question had long been rumored to be haunted because the land on which it was built used to be an execution ground for criminals. It looks like the ghosts are out for vengeance, taking it out on those poor school materials. Number 2. Ghost in the crib. Being a parent can be challenging. You're constantly looking to protect your children from harm. But while maintaining your child's safety from physical danger is relatively easy, how do you protect them from harm coming from the other side? Back in 2019, Josh Higgins and Heather Bro, a couple based in Michigan, made the news after sharing footage of what they believed to be a ghost haunting their little girl, Lily. The parents had set up a camera to monitor their daughter and were shocked to find what appeared to be a specter moving through her room. As you would expect, it startled the little girl. The couple's nanny cam video showed what seemed to be something moving in front of the baby crib. They added that the ghostly shape had been assaulting them, first the daughter, and then Heather herself. "It scares us that it could do something else," said Heather. "There was even a morning I woke up and felt like someone's hands were around my neck." According to paranormal investigators brought in to check out the scene, the man who had originally lived in the home had taken his own life. It appears his ghost may have had unfinished business in the house. Seems like it might be time to move out a little earlier than planned. Number 3. The haunted pot store. Back to stories of ghosts trying to make contact with the physical world, our next story takes us to Oregon, where the owner of a dispensary claimed that his shop was being haunted. In 2018, a man named Andy Gomez, who owned a pot dispensary, claimed he had substantial proof of the haunting. For evidence, he showed surveillance footage. Just watch the pot jar as it suddenly begins to move while he's arranging the place. To make things worse, Andy added that he had felt a weird presence while it was happening. If that wasn't enough, check out the jar with the pens on the counter. Now keep in mind, this is a pot dispensary. Any doctoring of surveillance footage could land the guy in jail. Could this be a ghost looking to burn some trees? Who knows? Number 4. Ghost feline. Now for something that just can't be explained. Take a look at this piece of footage. Captured in 2019, the video shows two cats sitting calmly on the front porch of their owner's home. Everything seems pretty chill. But then, something weird happens. Suddenly, one of the cats appears to be scared by something coming out of the shrubs nearby. It decides to run for the hills, leaving its partner alone. And then, just as the cat takes off, it seemingly vanishes. Now, where did it go? Did it literally turn into a firefly and float away? Where on earth did it go? The craziest part is that the other cat, his partner, remains completely unbothered by the entire event. Either the fleeing cat was on its own wavelength, or the other had probably seen its partner do this before. Either way, it's some crazy stuff if you ask me.